Yo, what is going on, everyone? GuidingLight here, back with a brand new Fortnite video, and in this one I want to talk to you guys about the Minty Pickaxe codes. Now, a lot of people in the past week or so have been trying to get their hands on the Minty Pickaxe, and I have some really great news for you guys here in this video, because there has actually been a few new ways that you can actually get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code without having to have a GameStop in your area. So in this video, guys, I'm going to wrap up and show you guys all of the different ways that you can now get the Minty Pickaxe code. Now, keep in mind, guys, I did give away 3 codes in my last video, and I still have about 4 or 5 codes left over right now. So I was thinking about doing another giveaway over on my Twitter. So if you're not following over there, definitely be sure to drop a follow on my Twitter so that you do not miss that future giveaway. Now, other than that, though, guys, I do want to talk to you guys about all of the new different ways that you can actually get the Minty Pickaxe code, because at first the codes were so limited, and now people are starting to get really aggravated, and there's people that have been nonstop calling GameStop, so they've literally come out with more promotional options for people to get this code, even if you don't live in America. So at first, if you wanted to get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code, you used to have to go to a GameStop, except each GameStop only had a limit of 100 codes. So if you weren't one of the first 100 people in the store, you would unfortunately not be able to get a code, and there wouldn't be any left. Now, a lot of people were getting mad, and that were constantly calling GameStop, asking all over the nation, actually, like, hey, do you guys have a Minty Pickaxe code? And their phones were literally ringing off the hook. And Epic Games realized how much people were getting mad, in fact, that these codes were so limited, and so they created some new ways that you can actually get your hands on these codes. So now, if you want to go to GameStop, you can actually get a code no matter what. They actually cannot run out of codes anymore, because now you can actually get a code digitally printed out on your receipt, just so like you would if you got like a pre-order or something. So like as soon as you buy a Fortnite related item, whether it be $1, $5, or $40, you can still get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code at GameStop, because then now we'll be printing out those codes digitally. So all you guys really need to do is just call your local GameStop, make sure that they still have those collectible items in stock, because with all the people that have been flooding into GameStop over the past week or two, a lot of stuff has sold out. Those collectible items, those V-Buck cards that you're used to seeing all over the place, they're actually not really on the shelves right now, because they're still waiting for more shipments to come in from everybody selling them out. So it's really going to depend on how busy your GameStop is. Now, let's say you guys don't have a GameStop and you guys actually still want to get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code. Well, it looks like that Epic Games has finally started to spread these codes around. Now, at first, they said that the codes were only going to be available at GameStop, but I knew that they were going to be available at other retailers at some point in the future. At first, it was a GameStop exclusive, but that was only for a few days, and now it looks like Epic Games is starting to roll out these codes to other retailers, because their promotion has now run up with GameStop, and they're allowed to give them to other retailers. So now, if you live in an area that has a Target store, you can actually still get your hand on a Minty Pickaxe code. All the same rules apply. All you need to do is go in there and buy a Fortnite-related item, and as you can see here in this screenshot from a local Target, you will get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code. So all you need to do is go into your local Target and buy one of those Fortnite related items, just like you would at GameStop, and you can actually still get your hands on a Minty Pickaxe code just so long as you're around a Target. So now you actually have some more options. You don't have to just go to GameStop. You don't have to just get those cards that are limited to 100 per store. And there's tons and tons of codes that it's not as unfair now, and you can really go out and get it just about any way that you can. Now, as the days go on, guys, and as the couple more weeks go on that lead up until Christmas, I honestly think that they're going to have more and more stores that actually have these codes. They're going to become more and more accessible as the weeks go on, and they'll be easier and easier to get. Now, we haven't had any confirmation as to whether or not this will be extended past Target, but I just have a weird feeling about the fact that this is a Christmas related item, and it's literally come out now 2 months before Christmas, and it does look like they're going to definitely start restocking up the codes, because at first they said only 100 per store, and now all of a sudden they have an unlimited amount of codes to give out to GameStop. And at first they said, oh, we're not going to give it out to any other stores, only GameStop, and now they're spreading it out to Target. So who knows, maybe in a few weeks or so, in a few days, we'll actually see this spread to Walmart. Maybe we'll see it even spread to Amazon, so that way we can get it all around the world, and you don't have to worry if you live in like Australia or Canada, because I know they don't have Target there. And in certain places like Iceland and Oceania, they don't even have GameStop or EB Games, so it's really hard to get your hands on these codes if you live in those remote areas of the world or that don't have those mainstream stores. So hopefully this video did help you guys out, guys. You can now pick up the Minty Pickaxe code in a ton of different ways. And keep in mind, you guys, I still have 3 or 4 codes to give away on my Twitter account. So you can still follow me over there if maybe you just can't buy anything or you still don't have a Target in your area. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Be sure to drop a like down below if you did, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.